Hi everyone, I am here today to read Commotion in the Ocean. It is a super fun book about all of the creatures you'll find in the sea. Okay, so let's get started. You ready? There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You see? You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea swimming through the pages of this book. Look at all those creatures, and look at the buried treasure. There are dolphins, whales, and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's take a look and find who's hiding there. Okay, are you ready to see? What do we have here? What is that? A crab, that's right. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. Do you know how to be sneaky and pretend to be a spy? You have to be really quiet. Okay, what do we have next? Turtles. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. Oh, what do we have? This is my favorite. A dolphin. The wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them try to speak. It's not how do you do, as I'd say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, squeak. Can you make a dolphin sound? Oh, it's this. That's not my favorite. You know what that is? A shark. I swim with a grin up to greet you. See how my jaws open wide? Why don't you come a bit closer? Please, take a good look inside. Would you put your head inside a shark's mouth? I wouldn't. Oh, what do we have here? Do you know what that's called? A swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It keeps me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. Look, those fish better swim away quickly. What do we have next? It's an octopus. How many arms does an octopus have? Do you remember? 8, that's right. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on their tummy. That's silly. Look at all those. You know why it's super dark? Because that's in the deep sea. Miles below the surface, where the water's dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulging eyes. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins, but the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Look at all those. Can you see them? Aren't they pretty? All those bright glowing colors, I like that. Oh, what do we have here? The blue whale. Look at the water coming out of the spout. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. That's long, boys and girls. You know what this is called on the bottom? Those are called barnacles. We're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favorite thing. Look, they live on the whale. Isn't that crazy? Let's see what's next. Oh, I like these two. What are those? Penguins. We waddle around on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide. And when we get close to the water, we leap with a splash off the side. Look how silly. And what's this? A polar bear. Deep out in the Arctic, the mommy polar bear snuggles up with all her children since it's very cold out there. Look how sweet. Okay, what do we, our last page, boys and girls. With what a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea. What a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite. Ooh. And some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly and the lobster's very fierce. But the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. Look, tell Mommy and Daddy who all these creatures are. Do you see them? Can you point and show? Very good. I can tell you were listening. All right, good job, boys and girls. It was so fun to read to you today. I miss all of you, and I'll talk to you soon.